We have the United States Army Garrison Japan Commander, Colonel Joy Curriera. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
You know, how are you doing?
Doing great. Flew through January. Can't believe it's the first week of Feb.
Absolutely. I feel like I just interviewed you for the January beginning of the month, and now here we are already.
Here we are.
All right. So this month, ma'am, is obviously Black History Month. And what kind of events do you have coming up at Camp Zama?
Yeah, we, every month we commemorate something under our Equal Opportunity Program. U.S. Army Japan has a great observance program. So, yep, February is Black History Month, and we've got a number of events planned. Lunches. There's a special Black History Month lunch that's going to be held at our school-age center out at SHA on the 18th of February, and that's from 3:30 to 5:30. So that's really for our children that are in the school-age services, school age 6 to 12 or so. And parents should RSVP by February 9th for that event. And the event's sponsored by our Child Youth Services. Number to call if parents have any questions or guests want to go is 267-6013. But we've also got another Black History Month lunch buffet actually tomorrow, 11:30 to 1300 in our Camp Zama Community Club. That is going to be an awesome spread. I think the cost is $13.95. There's a chicken gumbo, a tossed salad, southern fried chicken, shrimp creole, collard greens, black-eyed peas, red beans and rice, cornbread, and some really cool desserts. So that's going to be, everybody should take advantage of that tomorrow. And then we've also got our observance, of course, at our Community Activity Center. That will be on the 19th of February. And this month, the event's hosted by our 78th Signal Battalion. And this national holiday is observed annually, Army-wide, to recognize the diversity and courage of our African-American soldiers. So it's going to be a top-notch event, I know.
Absolutely. I think you made it a point to make my mouth water as you were talking about all that food.
Yes. I had to point out the club's special offering tomorrow.
Absolutely. And, if you hit up that, then after you hit that up, you can go hit up Fitness Fusion this weekend.
Yeah, how about that? Talk about food and all those probably less than healthy food items. And then I'm going to highlight our Fitness Fusion. This is the first time ever Yano Fitness Center will host a Fitness Fusion Festival on the 7th of February, that's Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This event's going to be a 4-hour fitness and instruction session, free to everyone in attendance, ID card holders. And our local national workforce, of course, also is invited. It's a one-day experience and extended to everybody in the community, even those outside. They're going to have personal trainers available. Our health and wellness, our wellness center representatives are going to be there to talk about what they can offer. There's a Katsu trainer there to kind of intrigue community members into that discipline. And then there'll be demonstrations on massage therapy. There's an express group cycle group demonstration, boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, Aikido, I think I pronounced that right. And again, I said it's free to everyone in attendance, and the first 50 patrons will receive a giveaway prize. And then through that 4 hours, we've actually got scheduled events where you can take advantage of a Zumba class from 10 to 11:15. There's a boot camp kickboxing session, 11:15 to 12. Step class, a burn and sculpt, I think it's called, step class from 12 p.m. to 1. And a yoga Pilates class from 1 to 2. So it's just going to be a great day. Hope everybody can come out.
Absolutely. And again, that's Fitness Fusion going on at the Yano Fitness Center this Saturday from 10 to 2. And later this month, ma'am, you guys have the Young Americans 3-day workshop and performance. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, the Young Americans is really a special troop. They're an American-based group that goes on the road through the year and does this program, all over the world. Last year, besides just other places in Japan, they were in Australia, we knew, and in China even. This is a 3-day workshop followed by a performance, and it's offered to our second graders through 12th grade. The cost is $100. Seems like a lot, but I'm telling you, it is just a really, really neat experience for this troop to really bring out the best in all of our kids through song and dance. So participants, they'll spend the workshop hours learning, singing, dancing, learning about theater and so much more, and then they'll prepare for a performance for parents and other guests, which is a 2-hour spectacular show, and the kids will show off all their talents and all of what they learned during the workshop. So if anybody has any questions, they can sign their kids up at our Child Youth Services, our Parent Central Services, but for more information, they can call 267-6137. This is hosted by our MWR Skies Unlimited.
All right, and again, that's the Young American 3-day workshop going on February 23rd to the 26th. And, you always talk about the hot topics of the month. What do we have hot topics for the month of February?
Well, this is February, Valentine's Day.
Oh, here we go.
We Americans and how we celebrate Valentine's Day in our own ways with our significant others. And friends and special friends. I don't know if you've highlighted on the radio station with any other spots, but I wanted to highlight that in Japan, Valentine's Day is observed, and it's truly a unique experience, a little bit unlike ours, where, in U.S., typically it's big for men to give gifts to women on this day. Here in Japan, women actually on February 14th give gifts to men.
That's what I'm talking about. I enjoy that.
So, apparently, women give 2 types of chocolates, okay? So there is this Giri Choco, which means an obligation. So this type of chocolate's given to bosses, friends, co-workers, whatnot. And then there's the Hanmei Choco, which means favorite. So this type of chocolate's given to significant others. So if you want to follow this tradition, this cultural tradition in Japan, you better ask and make sure you get the right chocolate. 1 month after Valentine's Day then in Japan, which is March 14th, women get gifts from men in return. And this is called White Day in Japan. So I thought that was kind of a really cool thing to share.
That's rather interesting, for sure.
Yeah. So, but on Camp Zama and in our communities, we've got Valentine's Day events that I want to highlight. We do a special Valentine's delivery service. Can be requested through our Arts and Crafts Center. And this request has to be made, of course, in advance. And you can contact DSN 263-4412 for more information on that. We've got Valentine's Day dinners. The Camp Zama Community Club has a special Valentine's Day dinner. Reservations need to be made. Of course, that'll be on February 14th from 6 to 9 p.m. at our Ida's Dining Room. And then and that event is $65 for a single, $130 per couple. And, of course, again, reservations need to be made. Call 263-4547 for your reservations. And then on our SHA, at our Pacific Rim restaurant, they'll do a Valentine's Day dinner with a live performance from 7 to 8:30 p.m. The cost of the dinner is $38 per person. And that number is 267-6097 if anybody wants more information or wants to make reservations. And then we've got, lastly, Valentine's Day date night at the Camp Zama Bowling Center, where they're going to offer unlimited bowling for 2 with 1 16-inch single-topping pizza and shoe rental for all for $25. So, fun stuff in and around that holiday.
A lot of great things going on at Camp Zama around that holiday. And I can't help but say this, Colonel. Valentine's Day in Japan, since the women give the gifts to the men, You know what I'm saying? I might find me a girlfriend. And then right before the White Holiday, or White Day, which is March 14th, then I'm dumping her, so I don't have to worry about giving her anything.
Oh, you are cruel.
I'm just saying. That was the first thing that came to my head. I'm sorry,
that's
ma'am.
messed up.
I apologize.
That is messed up.
All right. So basically, to recap everything we talked about, obviously Black History Month is the month of February, and the observance is going on February 19th at Camp Zama Community Activity Center, and there'll also be several lunches leading up to that. The Yano Fitness Center is going to be hosting the Fitness Fusion this Saturday, February the 7th, and as you said, a lot of mixed martial arts things going on there, some sculpting, massage therapy, all kind of stuff going on at Fitness Fusion.
Yep.
And then the Young Americans 3-day workshop later this month, February 23rd through the 26th. And the hot topics, Valentine's Day is next week. Valentine's Day, you got a unique tradition where the women, they give the gifts to the men on Valentine's Day, which is wonderful. America needs to follow suit. And then following that a month later, White Day, March 14th. This is pretty awesome. I really love this fact that the men, they give the gifts to the women on March 14th.
I think it's really cool. I think we need to take up this trend.
I do too. I seriously, breaking it up like that, I think that's awesome. That's great. All right. So is there anything else that you'd like to go ahead and add at this time, ma'am?
Well, February is a month of recognition, and it's a time to show appreciation to all of our friends, coworkers, and loved ones. And it's also nationally recognized as Heart Healthy Month. So while you're out buying those treats, remember to think healthy as well and take care of your heart. So during February, we do know that our commissaries, DECA, will be offering many discounts beyond their everyday savings to aid in keeping our hearts healthy. And then also, you know, it's still cold out there. February is still a chilly month. So while out enjoying this beautiful country, just remember to take all winter precautions into thought.
Absolutely, ma'am. Well, as always, we do appreciate you calling us the first Thursday of every month, and look forward to, you said next month it'll be Sergeant Major?
I think it'll be Command Sergeant Major Dumont Carry On.
All right. Well, we look forward to that, ma'am. And is there anything, any song you'd like to go out on?
Well, I was thinking about this one. You always ask me this at the end of the show. So, you know, in commemoration of Black History Month, and you know I love the oldies. One of my favorite oldies, and I hope you have it, is Earth, Wind, and Fire, Fantasy.
Huh. Let me see. I think we might have something for you, ma'am. Again, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate everything that you do out there at Camp Zama, and take care, ma'am.
All right. Have a great one.
You too.
Take care. Bye.